Dude, have a good one, Captain Luke. Thank you for stopping by. We will see you next time. Wait a second. Get out of there. Body slam these hatches into the ground. Everything hatched at the same time. I need to let them out. Come on, hatches, move. Move, move. Oh, and body slammed. Why is this not working? It's not above 1. It's not do that. Okay. So, green signal if it's... I think it's 0. And it's above 0. And then he walks out. And then it slams them down. Nice. Okay, so this room has 16 hatches. That is not good. So, we need to kill someone. I gotta find some of the adults and take them out, man. 2. Alright. I just need to start taking them out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, we'll do that much and we'll do a recount. Too many freaking hatches, man. Magma's good. So we'll use that for power. We're going to have radbolts here. We're going to also need a couple things. We're going to need the automation wire like this and get some signal switches. Here and here. Well, not steel though. Wow, no steel for that as well. I need to wait for us to make some refined copper really quick. And then I believe I might do something like this. And we're doing this like this so that my duplicants have to go to the research from this side. That way they don't get shot. That's kind of what we want to avoid. We don't want them to get shot. Want to make sure the dupes are, you know, doing good. We can't be having them getting shot by radbolts. And then these are just going to be Weezeworts that we should have access to. Oh my god. We're almost there. The magma's going to be drained. 1,000 tons. Alright, alright. Food's still okay. We're completely out of sulfur, though. We are completely out of sulfur. I'm a little bit worried. We are completely out of sulfur. Awesome base, dude. See ya. Thank you for stopping by, Shady Power. Hope you have a good one. Hope to see you next time. Alright, alright. So this is gonna go diagonally down. Diagonally down. So it's gonna shoot here, this is gonna shoot down, and that's gonna be for that. 14, we still gotta attack some more. Okay, so that both goes into there, that's gonna be fine. Get the copper wire for this setup, should be fine. Oh, a little bit of copper. We need to go through to here, and we need to separate that. And then have some signal switches to turn it on and off when we need it. Oh, man. So far, so good, though. I think we're at the point where we're starting to stabilize, and stabilize pretty well. I need to make some long-term improvements. Radiator over here. And then permanent food storage is going to be important. Once we get that, I think the only thing we need to do is really just manage the amount of water we have for oxygen. And I think we could start getting towards this space. Once we get to space, it's going to be easy money. What to do? I finally caught a stream, but I'm only on episode 7 of the series on the YouTubes. It's up to you over there, Black Luck 86. It's going to be whether or not you want to spoil yourself. So technically, we're you know, I think there's 3 episodes outside of today's episode that still needs to be released. 12, 11, 10. Oh yeah, 12, 11, and 10. Those 3 episodes are going to be released in the next couple days. And then it's going to be this VOD that's going to be on there. So it's up to you. You could start watching a little bit ahead, see a little bit of the spoilers. It's going to be depending on if you want to do that or not. But hope you're doing well today. Happy to see you here. Happy to always catch the YouTube community on a live stream, man. If you have any questions, this is the time to ask. I'll be happy to help you out. But yeah, spoilers were we did the magma properly. I don't know if that's spoilers or not. We did the magma properly. Oh, and then I need power here. The water pipe should be fine. We should have pipes here. We do. I watch while playing Oni, so I'll just try to not watch too much. Gotcha, man. Do what you gotta do. But hey, thank you for stopping by. Hope you have a nice day. Especially if you're playing some Oni, it's a good day. But don't forget, if you run into any problems, if you need help, I got you. Otherwise, hope you enjoy the stream. Almost there, boys. We're starting to get some radbolts too. And I think we're ready. Oh, it boiled all of my water. Oh, I didn't even realize that. It boiled all of my water. Oh no. I need oil for this. Oh crap. Oh man. I need oil for this to work. Feels bad, man. What's going on, iRetro? How you doing today? My infinite pressure lock broke. I'll have to remove this so that we could put a bottle emptier here. And I'm probably gonna have to send someone in here to grab a little bit of oil. Aw, man. That sucks. I need to mine that out, probably. Actually, I have, like, no space for this. I would have to do it, like, outside and pump it in. Alright, so we'll have to send someone here. We'll do it now, because I don't think it really, we don't really need someone. I think we're going to send Mr. Aero Capital Fellow. Just woke up. Nice. I see you over there, man. What's the plans for the day, iRetro? Nice. Alright, since we get to here, we're going to need to do a couple things. I am going to make this a dump, and we're going to mine that. Yeah, we need the power, that's right. We don't need that yet. And then I need to get access to oil, which is probably going to be here. There's a lot of lead over there as well. And looking at this, I guess this is already open, so this is not bad. But there's no oil right there, and I can't mine through diamonds. Oh, crap. He can't mine through anything. That means I have to go through something like here. The granite's in the way. Oh, that sucks. If that's the case, I have to go through here. Lead's soft enough that I don't need a skill. Yeah, that has to be something weird like that then. I forgot that I can't mine. Oh, this is perfect. Oh, this way is perfect. Okay, I see a route. Oh, that's for when we play City Skylines. It doesn't do anything in this game. So maybe if you want to get rid of your points for whatever reason, you could do that. But outside of that, yeah, there's no real reason. Alright, so let's turn this off so that it doesn't just drain our power. And then I need to have a bottle emptier here. Does this actually overheat? Nice, it doesn't. I know that it even says city skyline. So you get to claim an area in the city with a district. That's what that's for. Alright, get the Weaseworts in. That should be fine. Waiting for that still. Alright, so we could actually go through here, right? Yeah. So 3, 3, 3 algae. And then from here, 3, 3, 3. Alright, let's go here. So that we could have a easier time instead of going through the bathroom zone. Okay, so digging max priority. This is a lot of crude oil as well. We'll have to probably pitcher pump that. That should be fine. I could also just grab the oil from the bottom by the long hair slickster. And then we're going to need to mine this out. And then we're going to need to build a pump and a bottle emptier to pump back. Alright, so we're going to need that oil so that our natural gas has infinite pressure. The water evaporated, feels bad. And then I need to get someone with the skills. Applied research. Yo, silent one. Let's give them that. Alright, should be good. Everything here is more or less complete. Okay. So the power is fine. I could start using this as a power source for some of the builds. Should be good, should be good. This is still 14 critters. That should bring it down to 11, and then we'll check again. Dude, we have so many long hairs over here. It was probably better to go through this side, because this is a lot cooler. So the heat leak isn't as bad as this side. So we could actually just go up to here and start mopping that instead. We need to check for zombie spores. There's one down there, otherwise it's not too bad. I think I need to mine that so that we can build a pitcher pump. Right there. Oh, I need to mine this as well. Aw, is he going to downtime? Feels bad. Oh, this is priority 9, that's why. This is the bottle emptier. This is the popper. This is the piping. Autosave lag. Just like that. Break into the oil biome. Let's go. Oh no! No! All the achievements! This is my first time opening this. Oh crap, boys. Y'all accidentally open your achievements for the first time in like 300 cycles. And then it just keeps going through all the achievements. Nice. I need to do that with all achievements. I need to do that with all achievements. That's probably mad pog for a video. Guys, we're going to do all achievements. And then open the achievement menu to get all of them highlighted. Feels good, bad, man. I know, man. I need to do a video like that one day. How can I get rid of hydrogen and chlorine? No bathroom? Nah, man, I don't have bathrooms yet. I still have outhouses over here. One day I'll get plumbing. It's probably going to be today. Oh, it's done! Oh my god. Dude, this is... I went to school. This should even out. I went to school, fam. This, in theory, in all my science classes, says that the water levels will equalize. This shit is not true in Oni, dude. Holy crap. This shit is not true, and oxygen not included. This needs to equalize, man. This needs to equalize. Y'all know how that works, right? Like, if you have water up here, and this is low, this should push down, and this should push up. Provided there is pressure. Gravity, baby! Gravity is gonna push down on the liquids. What's going on, Geek? I see you over there. Hope you're doing well. Oh, the kitty cat's meowing. Something's wrong. What's wrong, Mamba? What is it? I think he's mad. I don't know why he's mad. Oh, I hear you, Mamba. What's wrong, baby? Hope you're well. Drip infinite storage. Yep, that's exactly what we have. Infinite drip storage on the side. Oh, Mamba, what's wrong, babies? You'll be fine. You'll be fine. So I think we're going to start moving into the magma. This is entirely a vacuum, so there's nothing to really worry about. Dude, in the fort, there's like a bubble of carbon dioxide. Oh, that'd be gross if that actually was. I'd be kind of scared. This guy's eating. We need a pitcher pump. I need to get the oil. Yeah, baby. Mad about the lava. Teza Padawan, what you mad about? Why you mad at the magma? The magma's not alive. For the hydrogen and chlorine, you could put it into an infinite box. Kind of like this. Store as much as you want to. Are Sweetos worth the effort to ranch? Sweetos are arguably the best critter in the game. You could argue that, man. Free fertilizer. They give Drecos a run for their money. But it's really if you only do farming. If you don't do farming, it's probably not as worth it as you don't get the benefit, right? They are super fast to make eggs. Oh, yeah, that's true. That is true. Gotta get some cuddle pips with that, though. Gotta get some cuddle pips with that. Because science, it definitely should be equalizing. Dude, I feel that, man. But I feel like in this game, Oni, you can't push down on one side to push up on another. That's a weird mechanic, but they've always been consistent on that. It's the same reason why you can't have gas pressure push down on a liquid lock to push it up on another side. It's literally the same logic. It's weird though, because it's the same element that's stopping it from doing it. Which is kind of weird to think about. But how's everyone in chat today? Thank you guys for tuning in. Hope you guys are enjoying today's stream. Of course, any questions you guys have, feel free to ask. And dude, how are you guys, man? How was Tuesday, everybody? What is a Mamba? Mamba's my kitty cat. If you want to see him, he is walking around. Oh, he's bopping the camera. And, where is he at? There he is. He's walking through all my wires. And he's biting my camera. Hopefully he's gonna jump back up to my beds where he'll take a nap. You see where he gets his name? Yep, he's a black cat. The Mambas. And of course, you know what that means. I'm a Kobe fan. Mamba is the best he is. He's named after Bill Laimbeer of the New York Knicks. Oh my god, Jack Bull. I see you over there, man. I see you over there. Mamba's the best. Mamba's man. OFC, not even near to Shovel. Shovels are the best. Wait, technically Sweetos provide... See, grubs are better, right? And having the grub potential might be what it is. But I don't think that Sweetos are better than hatches. Because I think hatches provide more meat compared to Sweetos. 16 versus 32. But grubs give you 48. So maybe you're if you consider the upside and it averages out and you have plans for them to you know, do the increased egg chance by using the tending, it would make sense. But if you don't have to plant though, they're a little bit not as good as hatches. How many critters can you keep in one place? Technically, I would want to say you take your entire map size. Oh, what's happening? Oh, it's combat. You could take your entire map size, divide that by 12. And that's how many critters you could keep in one place. Because technically, you could make an open room, right? Where you have them all stuck on a ledge. And you can make that one tile if you really want to. And then just put all of them there. Until the game crashes. That's a good point. Critters can lag your game. Meister Lutz, what's going on? Welcome on in. Greetings, greetings. More eggs. I see you over there, Tio. Does the math actually work out that it's better? And then... Yeah. Or 3,000 shovel. That's a lot still, man. Infinite shovels. Not gonna lie. Alright, we need a little bit of crude oil so that we can make a liquid lock back at home. Not liquid lock. Oh! Are you serious? Wait a second. I'm confused. I'm really confused right now. Can anyone explain to me what happened? I'm so confused, dude. Oh, okay, I get it. So this was... I didn't have water here. I had salt water. And then I didn't know what happened because my liquid broke and then my infinite pressure tank stopped working. So I went to the second planet to get oil so that that doesn't boil off. And what happened was that the water boiled initially, and that's why we have salt right there. But there was no liquid anymore, and it was just natural gas. So I removed one of the gas vents so that I could put in some bottle emptier, but I didn't select anything because I was actually going to go get some crude oil. Now, what just happened was that water appeared out of nowhere. My gas pressure was at 81 kilograms per tile. I have no idea where this water came from, but I guess it makes sense. I think the water from the salt water boiled, became steam, and then condensed back into water. That has to be the only play. That has to be the only play. But what are the chances that happens? You boil salt water to steam. Steam condenses back into water immediately. And then we get the infinite pressure back again. Always lucky, boys. Always lucky. What's up, Rambo? How are you? I was confused, man, because I don't know where the water came from. What are those machines underneath the salt water? Here, this is natural gas generators. This geyser right here is a natural gas geyser. It produces natural gas infinitely over a certain period of time with an active period and dormancy time. And although it produces an infinite amount, there is a limit to how much it erupts for every second. Now, this is a resource, natural gas. It's a combustible gas. And we're utilizing that on the natural gas generators to convert the gas resource into power. The power we're going to be utilizing at the battery and distributing it to our radiation setup that we have right here. And that's what we got. That way we could start charging up the radbolts, and then we could start using the radbolt tech. So this is just a power generator for the most part. The boil, yeah, I don't know why that happened, man, but it is what it is. Alright, so I need to cut this. I need to also construct that 9. Tired, hungry. It looks like he took damage, but he shouldn't have taken damage. And then, for whatever reason, we're not building that, which we need. What do we got? Oh, grub for preserves. I'm thinking that. We need some food, baby. Okay, so we got to here. The Abyssalite, I think it's chill. And this magma's not going to do anything bad. Let's just mine that out. So, once we get to here, yep, this entire area, this needs to spill out as well. I don't know why it's not spilling out. I don't know how we want to approach this. Because I kind of want to release this, right? So I think what we do is just mine some of the obsidian to allow some of the magma up top to spill over it. You're already through the magma. Yeah, man, you gotta be through the magma. And miss quite a lot, don't worry, Snow. Catch up on the VODs on YouTube. Those checks, though, nice. Gotta have it, gotta have it. So we have a vacuum, this is fine. We're gonna spill everything out. And we're gonna try to make sure it's gonna be safe. And then I don't know if the magma is what's stopping the liquid sulfur geyser from erupting, because technically it's this tile, right? But technically this tile as well also counts for this type of geyser. Any help for base design? I find my bathrooms and maintaining plumbing ventilation gets complicated in mine. Oh, okay. I missed a stream. What did you do with the spilled lava? I put it into infinite storage. You can see that it is at 1 million kilograms. Strats, baby. That's a hot square right there. It's pretty hot. It's pretty hot. It's a lot of thermal energy as well. A lot of thermal energy. That's a lot of power, man. Hey, I'm only on episode 7, not the only one spoiling themselves. Yeah, man, it happens. It happens, man. Hopefully you guys are okay with the spoilers. I know some people that before they read a book, they read the ending of the book first, before they read the book from the beginning. So it's kind of doing something like that, maybe? He's creating a singularity with lava. Yeah, man. We're going to give it sentience. We're going to allow it to think for itself. And then we're going to see if it tries to take over the world. Okay, so back to this side. No. I didn't connect the pipe yet. So it needs to be like this. Alright, so back here, I need to have my outlet from the teleporter. So this teleports input. That's not it. There is an output teleporter? Where is that? Oh, it's right here. This it? No, it's right here. This is it. Output. Nice. Okay, so I need to get my liquid reservoir. I need to place this somewhere, man. And then I need to get my pipeline into it. So we need to store some of the crude oil. Quite far from the ending, this is true. Unless we lose today, Kappa. We're not going to lose, guys. In before the magma somehow just expands, breaks my liquid log, and wipes out the base. Technically, that would be an ending at that point, right? I'm just saying. Yes, the lava can stop it. It's super pressurized there. Only way to do it. Save it and free it from the bottom and make a short about it. Oh, that feels disingenuous, man. Oh, guys, I wiped out my base. And make a short video. People start panicking. Oh, the VOD playthrough is over. And then out of nowhere, the next episode releases. I thought the colony wiped. What happened? Oh, yeah, you know, it was all part of the plan. Gotta have the balloons, man. Balloons are cool. Technically, what temperature is this? 1450, right? I need to look at my raw minerals. Elements. No. I'm just gonna look at igneous. 1409, okay. Man. How can you manage to put magma on one tile? I'm using what's called a gas pressure lock. And we're utilizing the game mechanics of how there's no such thing as... how do I explain this? There's no such thing in this game as... I'm gonna use obsidian, man. I don't trust myself. So in this game, there's no such thing as more than one element. On April 1st, I know, right? That'd be amazing. There's no such thing in this game as mixed elements on a tile. The smallest entity, the smallest space any entity could take and occupy is one individual tile. Now, of course, you could have on two tiles, two different entities, and that's perfectly fine. But any type of gas, liquid, or solid, it doesn't matter what it is, unless it's a debris tile. A debris tile was basically, you know, anything you could sweep, right? Because of how that mechanic works, we create what's called a gas lock right here with two different gases. And since it's one element, and guess what? The liquid is also one element. By doing that, we trap the gas into one tile, preventing it from spilling. And by keeping the gases locked in place with a liquid and solids around it, we basically create a infinite pressure spill tank. This is a great method, and it's also a infinite pressure liquid method. You could expand the box to put a liquid pump inside. But, you know, this is magma. It's going to melt my pump. All in steel. Yeah, a lot of it is steel. Steel, steel, you know what it is. Automation's made out of steel too. Just because I don't want the automation wires to melt. Because the switch right here is backup. Whoa, dude, you guys just chilling in the lava? Damn, son. What's wrong with you guys? Y'all see these guys? They chilling in the lava. Man, this guy is notorious. They took no damage. They took no damage. That's impressive, man. Yo, my dupes. They not be messing around today. Not taking any of that damage. Alright, so we should be getting some oil. Good stuff, good stuff. Run the wheel. Alright, we're good. It's time to send him back home. Super suits. I got some good suits, man. Yo, man, you want to see something funny? You want to see something funny, man? I'll show you once we teleport back. Those are not super suits. You gotta ask Frozone for that. Where is my super suit? Y'all seen The Incredibles? That was probably the best superhero from the show. The movie. What are you doing? It's time to go home, baby. Oh, and he's just eating meal lice. Y'all see this guy, Mr. Arrow Capital Fellow? Can you go home, man? We're trying to send you back. You go what? What's the stamina at? 5%. Alright, it's time to stand up. Oh, come on, dude. And the back hurts. Oh, and he goes to bed? What is wrong with this guy? Is it actually sleep time in his schedule? Alright, it is. Alright, time to get up. Time to get up. We're trying to send you back home, man. If he was about to die, he would have died. He's ignoring everything. There we go. So we have enough oil back home. He's back. I am going to deconstruct this to get the crude oil opened up. And we can start utilizing it here once we need it. But because we don't need it, we're just going to keep it like that. He can't. It's, these two tiles are the base tiles, I believe. Actually, maybe this doesn't care about the missing tile. Because you do stand on this tile. Who knows, man? Who knows? But he went home, so it looks like he's fine, right? Alright, so we're going to build that, and then we're going to basically start mining the obsidian from this. Still dormant. I need to clear the lava from this so that we can have a safe build. Steam turbine tech, let's go. Oh, I didn't do the ladders here yet. Are we still fighting hatches? We are. We have no fighters, dude. What's going on? No one's attacking the hatches. Whoa, the radiation shining through the floor? Oh, man, that's strong. I'm gonna need some plastic. Oh, that being said... Oh, glossy Drecklet. Come on, let me click on that baby. I see him. That's plastic right there. Did I find plastic? Not yet. I spelled it wrong. I like how this pops up when you look up plastic. Ah, man, we haven't gotten it yet. I can't mouse over him. So this room is at 9 critters. This is at all eggs. Oh, there's no power, that's why. Alright, so copper goes across. Hopefully we'll be able to wrangle him, take him over here, and then share him. Oh, I didn't even copy the... Yeah, this should be at 8. This should be at 9. Radiation is king. So useful, I feel. At least if you want germ-free colony anyway. Dude, radiation's nice. It really is. I feel like it's a great change. Not gonna lie. Alright, Silent One, we're gonna move you over here. And the reason why is because I need to lock the doors. You need to do that without the suit on. And then that's because I don't want people walking this way and getting shot. You kill germs with radiation? Yes, you can. Radiation kills germs, and it's a really good mechanic. That's another method. So it's basically just giving you options. Dusk. So both still works. It's just a matter of, you know, the method you would, you know, want to try to use. But it's up to you. Oh, they're gonna step on this tile to mine that, most likely. But yeah, you have different methods, man. Find the way that works for you. I think we would want to mine this over here as well, if possible. I want this to just spill out. I'm scared. I need to mine this tile so that they don't jump down, dude. How does it work? I haven't touched radiation at all. You pump pipes through a radiation room? You have to let it expose. But it's basically, think about it this way. The radiation's enough to kill germs most of the time. It's all you need to do. Sandy shells also work too now. A new critter type. I feel like radiation is simpler and more effective. I want to say that radiation is a lot of the times, when it comes to making a, I guess, a productive and efficient setup, radiation's easier to do. But it does require you to find a source of radiation, whether or not it's a wheezewort or uranium. But yeah, I think radiation is a little bit easier to set up. But yeah, it's up to you guys, the method you guys choose to use. But yeah, for the most case, if you have a open water tank with germs in it, kind of like this, you could easily just put a, you know, a planter box and then put a wheezewort around it, and then the radiation shining kills it. Things like that work. You could use it to kill germs off of oxygen as well, if you have germs on the oxygen. Like if you have slime lung, you could put a wheezewort around the entrance, and then the slime lung gets killed as it passes by. There's a lot of good strats for that. Ah, yes. Okay, we got that mined out. It's starting to spill in even more. Good stuff, good stuff. How do you even know wheezeworts give out radiation? Yeah, you gotta play around with the radiation overlay. But yeah, radiation is a element they added in on the DLC. I'm assuming you have the DLC though. Dusk. If you do not have it, radiation is not a property or a mechanic of the game yet. You get it from when you play with the Spaced Out DLC. If you only have the base game, you technically don't have access to radiation yet. So that is a caveat. I bought the DLC with the bundle since its base game was on sale. Oh, nice, nice. Okay, if that's the case, yeah. Radiation is going to be a source of one of your techs, specifically applied sciences. Is there a reason you have not upgraded the bathroom yet? Yes. The reason is going to be because I need to worry about foods first. And once we get the geyser completed, we'll switch the bathrooms today. That is part of the plan though, Rambo. We're going to be doing that. Yep. Uranium doors, my water pool is close to the liquid pump. Yep. You know what's funny, Black Luck? I have a video on that. Exactly that design. The germ-free open water tank with a door purifier setup. I have a video exactly going over that, man. It's kind of funny. Alright, we're going to have that spill. I am also going to try to mine this out. Everything else should be good. We're getting the applied sciences research. I should up the priority on that. Okay, so we need to clear out some of the obsidian around this. I want to mine this too for more magma to spill out. It is dormant, but I need to get rid of the magma. I think this might help, having this spill out from the bottom, so then it just empties out from the bottom. I might have watched that video once or twice. Thanks, mate. No worries, man. I have I have like, I think 250 videos specifically about oxygen unincluded. A lot of different topics. I know some of them. Dude, I gotta ask you guys. People of chat, if you guys are from YouTube, yo, Spicy Simbacat, what's good? I see you over there. How you doing today, man? You doing all right, Mr. Spicy Simba Cat? And, dude, are you gonna change your VTuber image? Or are you gonna keep it, man? Ever since I told you there was a guy with it, you're gonna keep it, right? But people chat, especially if you're from the YouTube community, I have a question for you guys. I have a wide range of topics, but I know that in the beginning, when I was first learning how to edit videos and start making YouTube videos for the first time, I will honestly say that I do not have that much great knowledge about video editing, and I really just winged it. Now, that being said, I know that some of my earlier videos are not that great in terms of quality, and I've been thinking about redoing some of them. Now, the thing is that I literally just made some of those videos like within a handful of months ago. Like, I only started this year when pushing out YouTube videos. So those of you guys that do watch the YouTube videos, I want to hear you guys' opinion. If you guys don't, I wouldn't mind as well. But how would you guys feel if I redid some of the topics? Right? How would you guys feel if I redid some of the topics? Can I mine that? I can't. Technically, I need to get rid of this. So I guess I'll put the obsidian ladder there. Like, I could redo some of the videos for better quality, add in some more information, things like that. But I feel like since I've already touched on the topic, I should wait a little bit longer, because it was only a handful of months ago. Then again, you know, there's other topics I could talk about instead. I'm just curious, though, from the people that are from the YouTube community, how you guys feel about that? I feel like it's kind of weird doing the same thing months apart only. You're invested. Hey, I see you over there. You got the, yeah, you told us about that yesterday. Good stuff, good stuff. This is probably anecdotal, especially since I follow the Oni content, but I find all your videos to be easy to follow while feeling natural and unscripted, which I enjoy. Nice. It's the thing is, though, is that sometimes in my videos, I don't plan out the word choice, and it kind of bites me in the butt. Some people commented on some of my YouTube videos going like, hey, take a shot every time he says the word, this word. And it's like, I didn't think about it, but I was like overusing some of the verbiage. And I feel like that kind of potentially ruins some of the videos. Dude, briar seed or balm lily, huh? I guess I'll take the balm lily. No, I'm growing this. Yeah, I'm taking the briar seed. We have balm lily right here. You should post voice over your vids. I am trying out different styles, but I don't know which one is the best. I'm doing ones with scripts. I'm doing ones where I talk first and then I piece together the videos behind it later. There's a lot of different ways I'm approaching it. I just don't know which one is going to give me the best result. What do blight plants do? They seem to be like decorations for me. Yes, there is a category of plants. Right? There's a category of plants. Blispers, bluffbriar, buddy bud. There is also jumping joya, mirthleaf, mellow mallow, and then tranquil toes. These plants technically fall into the same category as decor plants. Decor plants are specific plants that could be planted on a flower pot, wall pot, hanging pot, and the, I think it's called arrow pot, the clear glass one that hangs. And they're purely for decorations. Now, you might be wondering, well, why would you want to plant for decorations outside of the plus decor? Some of the room overlays, if you go into it, require a decor item. A great hall requires one, same thing for the bedroom. And sometimes there's a decor requirement of a high requirement. So a bedroom, all you need is anything. So you could very easily just make a bedroom by having plastic beds, right? The furniture, and I don't have the tech yet. Once you get the plastic beds, you could easily put something like crown molding at the top. That counts as a decor item, and then you basically get the bedroom bonus. Some of the other room overlays require more decor, like the Great Hall requires a 20 plus decor item, and we have a Great Hall here. And we're accomplishing that by building a jumping joya. So for the most part, that's going to be what you're going to want to use the decor plants for. And that's what the bluff briar is. It falls into that category. The different plants basically have different temperature ranges. You gotta have balloons, baby. Now that stress is down, we're getting the good reactions. Nice, we got more spillage. What the heck is the experimental plant? If you guys don't know about the experimental 52B, this is a resin-producing plant, and there's only one of these in the universe. It's a unique plant. And I would recommend checking out the YouTube video that goes into it. Exclamation point YouTube. And I would search up my YouTube videos, Experiment 52B. We have a design that utilizes this a little bit passively. But basically, it produces a rare resource. Sadly, though, you don't get it on your starter asteroid. So you have to explore your star map and find the planet with it. And then you want to feed it. And it gives you resin. Resin is needed because you're going to use that to make iso resin. Iso resin is used on the molecular forge to give you both viscal gel and insulation. So a lot of the times, if you want to hit the end game and start using the molecular forge resources, that requires you to leave the planet and search for the, I guess, base resources on the other asteroids. Experiment 52B is one of those types. So Meister Lutz, hope that helps. Let me know if you have more questions. Okay, so this is good. This is good. We're researching. Did we move the glossy Draco? We did, and he's groomed, boys. We got plastic. Progress, baby. In 3 days, the scales are going to regrow. In 3 days, the scales are going to regrow. And then we're going to get the steam turbine. Okay, cool. So that's really good for us. Hopefully that means that we'll be able to tame this soon. We need to still allow the magma to drain out. I have so many questions. What's the long green worm with Sweetles? The Sweetles actually evolve into the green worm. So if you look at the egg chance, you can have something called a grub egg. That's what that is, grub. So the green worm is basically the opposite gender of the grub. The grub, I forget if it's a male or female, but it's part of what's called the Divergent series. And the grubs is the opposite gender. Now, for the most part, I believe that's how it works, right? Name given to 2 different genders of one species, and the Sweeto and grub, both of which are able to produce asexually, and 10 grubfruit plants. Oh, they produce asexually. So they're just opposite genders. I don't think they claim which one is male or female, but they don't need each other to reproduce. But they're amazing. They basically are walking fertilizers, because they give you a fertilizer buff on the plants, and increases the rate at which the plants grow. So it's a lot of the times the best plant. You see that grub just right now? That rub is exactly what you're looking for. Growth speed plus 50%. Are they really male or female at that point? That's a good point. They're 2 different genders. That's all we have to say. They're 2 different genders, you guys. That's all we got. Alright, we still got the spill. We still need to remove the obsidian. Pierre Deltoy brings up a good point, man. They love the plants. That's so cute. Yeah, man, they rub it. They go up and kind of act like a cat and walk by the side. Honestly, they're the best plant if you do a lot of farming. Dude, you got bopped by Nightbot, dude. Nightbot was like, I'm not having this. And I gave it the okay. Nice, we got the steam turbine tech. Okay, next thing I'm going to want to grab then is... I don't need plastic tech. I could build a rocket, but that's not important yet. Space scanning could be nice. Actually, yeah, space scanning is going to be next. We'll go for that. Bugs are controversial. They are, man. Is it worth them to have them rub the mealwood or not so much? Honestly, you want them to rub the plants that take the longest to grow. So if the mealwood is your only plant, it's better to have them rubbing something than nothing at all. But if you can choose, you want to choose the plant that takes the longest time to grow. Those are the plants that benefit the most from the fertilizer. Grubs might be my favorite creature, Oni, next to Slicksters. I think grubs are up there. Grubs are actually my favorite. And then in that same tier, I put glossy Drekkas. Glossy Dracos are top tier, dude. I can't deny it. You can mob magma. Let me show you. What you're supposed to do with the magma bubbles. So, if you didn't know, the bottle emptier doesn't have an overheat. Same thing with the pitcher pump and considered with the roots. So you could actually build this in a vacuum, like we are, and have the roots of the pitcher pump touch the magma. You could actually pitcher pump magma this way. I'm going to actually mop up this. Oh, I can't mop that. Oh, it's too much liquid. What a pain. I'm gonna push this over. I need to push over this magma bubble, man. The bottle emptier built different. It is. It's strong, dude. Hello all. What's going on, Ace Billboy Hero? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a nice Tuesday. It's got past the lava. Nice. Yeah. We emptied it out, and we're gonna be tapping into the sulfur gather soon. There are some things I need to build immediately, though. That's somewhat important. I need to build a steam turbine aqua tuner combo. It's kind of weird, but I do. Oh, they rub any plant, not just the grub fruit. The grub fruit is what they need to rub in order to increase the egg chance from laying a sweetle egg into a grub egg. That's the only thing you need it for. So although you don't need it for long term, you need it short term just to make the evolution happen. Right? You need to rub a grub fruit plant in order to have a increased egg chance for the other critter. I've always thought it'd be neat if Clay introduced a new planetoid inhabited with hostile life. Nothing too crazy. Just manage challenge with risky ranching potential. Might make doctors more useful too. The problem with that, though, is like there are no hostile creatures outside of the Pokeshell. And although that could be something cool they add, I feel like it also goes against what they want to do. I don't know if that makes sense. But like it's not that, you know, you need to have something like that, but it's more so that it's like, man, you know, it's kind of just wondering like, man, did Clay really need to add this? It's kind of the thought process. Did Clay really need to add this? Alright, I gotta make a design really quick. I'm good, thank you. How are you? We're doing alright. We got past the magma. Hopefully we'll have enough food to survive because we're out of sulfur. And hopefully this gets active and we are able to tame it. That's going to be the goal right now. To actively tame the magma design. Is it normal for two volcanoes of the same type to sync up exactly? I've found two aluminum volcanoes really close that have the exact same stats. Wow. I've never encountered that. It's very rare for me to get double of the same type of geyser. That's not a cool steam vent. And then I would say that it's not as often anymore once I started playing a lot more spaced out. I feel like that has to be like a classic thing. And then even then, yeah, I don't run into that often. Two exact geysers with the exact same stats. I don't know if you got lucky or if it was a world gen glitch. That's possible, right? Classic start map. That makes sense. That makes sense. It might be a world gen thing where because it's so close by, they just happen to give it the same stats. I don't know though. But I don't think I've seen that become a thing. Alright, so we got to do that, and we need to start mining out some more obsidian. This needs to pour, but it doesn't want to spill anymore. It feels weird. We could try to push it over. So I think we need to do something weird and relocate all the critters. Okay, I have an idea. We'll have to move this, though. We're going to move the hydrogen gen up top. And we're going to relocate how the hydrogen is. And we're going to move the Sweetles right here into this room. And that's because I need to use this space to make a steam turbine. We're going to have the steam turbine up top and the steam room at the bottom. And then we're going to have that be the piping through the wall of getting the pipes into the sulfur geyser. I think that's going to be necessary. So we're going to need to start to do that now. This is going to be open. Not too worried about that. We need to make this into a critter drop setup, just like that. And then we can start moving everything. So how come Dracos are cramped? My hatches get cramped when there's like 6 of them. Dracos don't get cramped. What do you mean? So we could explain cramping mechanics if that's better. Hello Dusk. For the most part, you probably have something wrong with the size of your room. Basically, how critters work is most critters, not every critter falls into this category. There are some exceptions, and I'll get into that later. But most critters, when they have a oh, the sage needs to die. Most critters require 12 tiles of space per critter. So if you click on the room overlay, it'll give you a room size count. This is 96 tiles. And each critter needs 12 tiles of space. That's a general rule of thumb. This applies to most critters except Paku, shovels, and cuddle pips. Everything else should require 12. Outside of that, those exceptions, usually if you have an egg in the room, it also counts as a critter. And the egg doesn't matter. The critter dictates the amount of space you need for each critter. So the math checks out so that you have exactly 8 critters if you hit the maximum room size of 96 tiles. If you cut this off by 1 tile, the critters get overcrowded or cramped. Now, that being said, that's only true for overcrowded. Cramping is similar. However, there's a workaround around how cramping works. So what I just explained goes over cramping and overcrowded buff for the critters. But cramping has an additional check. That check is based off of an egg. You can only get cramped, right? So you could see that these guys are groomed and happy. These guys are groomed and happy, and they're not cramped. These guys are also tame and overcrowded. That's because there's too many people. One thing they share in common is that, yes, if you don't have any eggs inside the room, they don't check for cramping. You got it, dude. Hello, Dust. Smart man. You got it before I even explained it. So basically, if you move the egg out, and usually you want to make sure your auto sweeper could do that. You want to move the egg out immediately, which is why I have a setup right here. Immediately, we sweep all the eggs from these 4 tiles, because they can't move out of that, into the conveyor loader. That moves it into here. If I have too many critters already, and in which case I have 8 critters, or 10 critters, we move the eggs to the top critter drop-off with the chute, and this drowns the eggs. Eventually, when the eggs hatch, we're going to get meat, and that's going to be a food source. So that's going to be usually the normal setup. You can make any variation of this if you want, but this is exactly what we're doing in all of our ranching rooms. The auto sweepers here will pick up the eggs, deliver the eggs to a separate room, which will do the shearing, do all the things we need to do, and then, yeah, we have nothing. Oh, we don't have to deal with cramping at that point. So pips, hatches, Dracos, plug slugs, Sweetles, grubs, they all have that same property. And the values are identical. So that would be, yeah, how that works and how you work around it. Now, one thing you want to pay attention to is when you're taming critters, they're going to be happy, right? You want to pay attention to their happiness value. Because if their happiness is negative, their reproduction bonus is not present. So you need to make sure that no one is unhappy. In my case, we have some unhappy hatches right now, so we're not getting the bonus reproduction rate. So you need to check that. Because if you don't have happy critters, you don't get the bonus. You see that over here on my Dracos, we have a happy 10% per cycle. That's what you need to pay attention to. Because you don't want to be ranching and not get the ranching bonus. Because at that point, they might as well be, you know, wild. Grub 16, that's right. Narurin, thank you for that. He is correct. Or he or she is correct. Grubs require 16. I'm sorry. Cuddle Pips require 4 tiles. Pakus require 8 tiles of water tiles, though. And then, yeah, I think those are the only exceptions. Shovels cannot get cramped. Shovels are a weird critter because they could burrow inside of a tile, which means that they're in a 1x1 box. So shovels are the only exception. Keep your space pets happy. Gotta keep them all happy, man. Happy as possible. Alright, so from this, we want to go up top. The power should be fine. Have that go into here. And then I need to cut the hydrogen. This is probably going to release a little bit of hydrogen. I'm not worried about that. And then I need to keep this plugged in just so that this keeps working. So I need this made, please. No one's attacking the critters, man. We need some help. The sage is done. And we're at 9. We need one more. This guy's got to die. Alright, cool. So the hydrogen's going backwards. That's fine. I need that built so it becomes a new consumer. I could get this deconstructed now. Alright, nice. This is all connected. Turn that off. Have this deconstructed so that we could build the things we need to build. Get rid of the automation cable. Extra power cables as well. And then this is going to be our critter drop-off room. So we got to make our door setup for this. So very simple. It's going to be these two tiles. Actually, we should use these two. Door setup here. Double door drop-off. And then critter drop-off setup. Copper, nice. Flooding. Oh, it's from that battery, that's fine. Why are those pipes in the gas overlay different colors? The different color pipes signify different types of pipes. So you can see that we have a regular gas pipe, that's the white pipe. The insulated pipe is the purple pipe. And the yellow pipes right here are the radiant pipe. That's what that is. Naru's right. I mentioned that in my Grub video, and I just totally, it slipped my mind just right now. But yes, Naruin is correct. That is how that works. Grubs are 16 tiles per Grub to keep them happy. So that means when you ranch them, you could only fit 6 of them inside the 96 tile space. Okay, simple, nice. Haven't touched any other kinds yet. My pipes get real messy quick. Yeah, man. Pipeline spaghetti is the name of the game a lot of the times. Pipeline spaghetti. Don't worry, everyone's Italian when playing Oni. Gotta have some spaghetti. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. And don't worry about the questions. I'm happy to answer them. I know a lot of times when you're a new player, you have a lot to ask, and that's perfectly fine. I'll be happy to help. I love Italian food. Dude, I love Italian food as well. I know that if I marry a Italian woman, I'm getting fat, and I'm probably dying early, because I'm gonna have like clogged arteries, man. You name it, it's gonna be bad. They don't think it be like it is, man, but it do. It really do be like that sometimes. Alright, we're gonna try to get to here and mine this out. It's worth it. Do you have an Italian wife, man? You speaking from experience? I need to know. I need to know. This shit is made out of steel? Oh my god. I've been making automation wires out of steel, dude. Get that shit out of here. Don't be wasting my steel like that. Is that infinite liquid storage where lava falls into air tiles? Yep. You want to take a guess? Over under 1,000,000 kilograms. Over under. And this is how much we took out. Naruin. Over under. Let's play a game. There's some people in chat that know. Don't tell them the secret. Ace Boy is going to say over. Grandpa's as well. Do you have anyone taking the under bet? Some people in chat already know the values, though. Don't cheat, you guys. Don't cheat. I know some of you guys already know, man. Alright, we're just burning power at this point because we're not researching with anything radbolt related. So I'll turn these off. Damn, 1640 million kilograms? That's a lot, man. That's a lot. Once Naruin gives me a estimate or a guess, I will show you guys. It stops spilling though. It stops spilling, so the number's not gonna change. Flame, what's good? I see you over there, man. Hi. Hello. Hope you're doing well. Welcome on in. No idea. It was over. We're at 1.5 million kilograms. 1.5 million kilograms. Infinite liquid spill. But yeah, you're right. Infinite liquid spill storage. That's what we have over here. That was the fastest way for us to empty out the magma. Hey, Grandpa's coming in with the 26 months. Thanks so much for the tier 1 support. Enjoy the emotes. The 20 dies ad-free viewing. Don't forget that legit sub badge. But thank you so much for the support. Welcome back to the city, my dude. How are you doing today, Grandpa's? So close. Yeah, man. So close. You guessed over, and then your guess was a little bit over. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. But thank you so much for the 26 months, my man. Appreciate the support. Super good. We visited a lot of stuff. Vacancy time. Oh, nice. Where'd you go? Where did you go? You're on vacation, man. Good stuff, good stuff. What'd you visit? Where'd you go? What kind of sights did you see? Did you check out any landmarks, man? And did you have to carry little Leo? Or were you walking around with them? Had an Armenian wife. She was a terrible cook, but her family's food. Dude, I've said this story before. There was a Armenian chick in my high school that I was crushing on. And one day she brought Armenian food. It was flatbread with some sort of toppings on top. And she called it Armenian pizza. That shit was delicious, man. Not gonna lie. And I forgot. People in chat told me the name of that dish. But that shit was delicious. That shit was delicious. Went to Quebec City to see Old Capitol. Oh, nice. You got to carry, team player. Gotcha, man. I need to see that picture of him running with a pizza, man. I'm just saying. We need to see that picture one of these days. You got to see him running full force. 1, 2, and then... We could mine this for sure. So we'll put that there for that side. I'm assuming that if I push this down, the magma starts to push down, and I think that works well. Hey, Naruin! Coming in with the tier 1! Thank you so much! Welcome to the city! Enjoy the emotes, the 20 days ad-free viewing. Don't forget that legit sub badge. Thank you so much for the support. I see you over there, Naruin. Appreciate the tier 1. Alright. So, still dormant. I need this to be done. Is this done? Okay, cool. So, this is going to be... Yeah. All these guys gonna get captured. And then we're gonna move the grubs and sweetles over to here. Nice. So, we're just gonna have to capture everyone here. In the meantime, we have to destroy everything up top. Never subscribed to anyone. You are first. Hey, yo, man, PogChamp. I'm happy to have you here, dude. Always happy to be the first time for anyone. But, dude, welcome to the city. Welcome to the community. If you didn't know, we have a Discord. You could pop in, hang out in there. If you have any questions, if I'm not live, you could always find me on Discord. If you need a DM, if you want to just chat with the general community, we have Oni channels, Cities channels. And of course, if you want to talk to me privately, you can always DM me on the Discord. If I don't reply right away, I might be sleeping. But I'll always reply back if I can. Why don't you put the extra grubs on your mealwood? So initially, Rambo, it was because we had another row of mealwood at the bottom right here. And we were trying to get away from it. We were slowly deconstructing. I actually removed 2 plants from right here. We were slowly getting away from the mealwood because I didn't want to consume more dirt. Oh, my dirt's running low. So what we did instead was try to switch into the grub fruit because I thought I had enough sulfur to last. And then what happened was that we ran out of sulfur. So I was like, well, shit. We got to go back to mealwood. So now I'm holding out to be able to tame the sulfur geyser so that we have sulfur again. So we were in the middle of transitioning to a more permanent food source, and then we ran out of the resource, and then we got to transfer back. Why farm tiles instead of hydroponics? Hydroponics do not actually provide a benefit. This is a misconception because if you play a lot of other survival games, a upgraded farm makes you think that you get better return. There's actually no such thing as a return rate on the farm tiles. If you grow anything, it's exactly the same. And if you didn't know, a planter box and a farm tile are exactly the same in terms of growth quality. They used to be a quality attribute tied to the plants in the very base game back in the early access days, but they removed that, and there's no longer a influence on what type of farm you use and the quality of food. Hey, thanks so much for the 8 bits, Black Luck. Appreciate the support. All the bits you have. Yo, man. Watching a couple ads I see. I believe that's no longer a thing, right? I used to watch ads for bits and share it on other people's channels. But they stopped doing that, man. I can't find ads to watch anymore if I want bits to farm. Feels bad. But thank you so much for the 8 bits, man. But yeah, that's the reason why. So the only reason you would want to use the hydroponic farm is if you grow a food source. A lot of the time, that's going to be a plant that when you domesticate requires water. Something like the bristle blossom requires water to be pumped in. So instead of duplicates pitcher pumping water, right? Pitcher pumping water and then delivering it to the farm tile, which you could do that. You could automate the job process by just pumping it up and piping it to the hydroponic tiles. That's the only benefit. Not even kidding. That's literally the only benefit. So outside of that, there's no real reason to kind of move upwards like that. Hello? Is no one moving the critters over to here? Is it because no one is captured? Come on, man. We gotta throw some Pokeballs at these critters so we could relocate them. Those bits look like lime. Dude, lime is such a precious resource in this game. I think they stopped. Yeah, back in the... I think it was early access. That used to be a farm tile thing, right? You know you play too much Oni when... Hey, the bits start looking like lime. Dude, man. I tried to make a water lock in my house. It didn't work. The water just went into the carpet. Feels bad, man. Yeah, I've been growing bristle blossoms, so the hydroponic helps when not needing to water them manually. Yeah, it does. It does. It's not bad. Am I out of phosphorite? Feels bad, man. Alright, so we mine this out. We'll mine that out. And... I hope this is safe. Peach, what's good? How are you? We emptied out the magma, and we did it safely. You might have missed out on that, but I will say that, spoilers, we did it successfully. And it was a nice time. But how are you, Peach? How was the Tuesdays? Hope you're doing well. Bristle blossoms are really good. I would say that a lot of the times in the early game when you have limited water, I avoid building bristle blossoms. But because of that, you can see that I have extra pools of water that I haven't tapped into. One on the side as well. I usually save the water for my bathrooms and for supercomputer research. Of course, you don't have to do it that way. But I will say that bristle blossoms are really good. A lot of the times you want to grow bristle blossoms because this food becomes something called berry sludge. And this is arguably one of the best food sources in the game because of the fact that this never spoils. And this is the same quality of food as barbecue. +3. So, because of that, this is the best food in the game because you could take this on your rocket missions and never worry about the food spoiling. So if you're doing one of those late game long missions that require you to go to the edge of the map, you will then realize that berry sludge is really good. So a lot of the times in the mid game / late game, I would transition my food into sleet wheat and berry sludge because it's technically really, really good. At some point, I'm going to have to make a farm on my map. Like, to be honest, I will. There's nothing I could do about that. Just going to need the farm. Wait, what's happening? How come this is not spilling anymore? It looks like fruitcake. It does. Nothing wrong with that, man. It looks good. You're doing good. Good to hear, Peach. Good to hear. The water just went into the carpet. Hey, man. I watched the Oni mechanics. I was like, this could work. Didn't happen, man. How do you keep your base cool? I cool down the oxygen that comes out to my base. So by filling the base up with cool oxygen, I keep my base cool. Of course, it doesn't mean that I'm actively cooling, like my generators are hot. I can't really avoid that. Things like that. Meister Lutz, thank you so much for the Prime. Welcome to the city. Thank you for using your Prime on me. And of course, enjoy the emotes, D20 dice, ad free viewing. Don't forget that legit sub batch. Guys, if you guys didn't know, Twitch has something called Prime Gaming, and that's associated with Amazon. And that means if you guys have an Amazon subscription, you guys have a Prime Gaming subscription. At no extra cost to you, you guys could actually link up your Amazon account to your Twitch account and get one free Prime Gaming subscription of your choice every month, as long as you have the subscription, at no additional cost to you. So that means, guys, if you guys have an Amazon account, try to link it up, try to use your Prime Gaming. And if not on me, use it on someone else. Try to make their day. And of course, it really helps out us streamers. But thank you for choosing me, Meister Lutz. And of course, guys, if you guys didn't know, it does not auto-renew. Twitch is banking on you guys to forget. So you guys will have to manually resubscribe with the Prime Gaming. But thank you so much for the support. Appreciate you, Meister Lutz. Oh, it's time. We're starting to move the Sweetles. So this is how the trap works. We move one guy in. He walks into the trap because he doesn't know anything. It's very unsuspecting. And he gets body slammed into the ground. This is going to be how we move all the critters from here to here. A lot of the times, you run into the issue that the critter drop-off in the area has too many critters and you can't move critters to the drop-off. This is a way to work around that. I have a question. Can you get refined lead naturally? Yes. Typically, you're going to find it in the oil biome. So this is an oil biome. You'll have oil reservoirs. Sometimes you'll have slicksters, fossil, igneous, and of course, refined metal lead. Now, of course, it requires you to have on your space biomes, you can click on your star map by hitting Z, clicking on the planetoid, and then scrolling down to your biomes tab. This tells you what type of biomes you have, so you could very easily know what kind of resources are already there waiting for you. It's just finding a planetoid with that oily biome. Once you have that, you typically have lead, as that's usually part of the generation. But that's the easiest way to find out if you have it, and what biome you're looking for. Now, of course, lead, although it's refined metal, has a lot of properties unique to lead. That is the low melting point, the fact that it's not that great of a conductor, but it's still pretty good. And it lowers the overheat temperature. So watch out when using the lead. It's great for your automation wires and power cables, but they're bad in hot areas. Like if I use the lead cable here, it would melt immediately. Hope that helps though. Alright, so this is supposed to spill, but it's not spilling. And I'm not a fan of that. Like, come on, man. I need you to spill, fam. Can y'all help me out? Alright, I feel like if I spill more magma, it's not going to make it any different. So I will want to mine this out. Hopefully I don't jump across. The sand might cause some issues. But we're going to want to mine that if we can. Mamba! Join the Singularity Magma. Dude, that's what we're trying to do. They're trying to revolt. They don't want to join the mass. The gravitational pull on this is not that strong, I guess. We gotta increase the mass, dude. What if you just tilt your monitor? Maybe it'll spill that way. You know, I tried. And my monitor disconnected. Feels bad, man. The wire is at maximum length already. Alright, so what we could do is build some airflow tiles to push the magma. I don't know if I want to do that, though. Because there is going to be some heat transfer properties. It's going to be kind of a pain. What we could do is start mining out this layer of obsidian, so that it spills down to the lower level and tries to spill out a little bit. Now the thing is that we stand on this tile and get 3 tiles down. We would have to add more obsidian. I don't want them walking at the bottom though. A little bit worried about that. Oh, Mama's on the bed. It's time for him to nap, guys. Oh, he's bobbing the camera. He's like, what is this? What is this camera? Mamba, you okay? The curious cat wants to know what's the camera doing. And he's back down. Could you auto bottle and drop closer to spill cat? Oh, that's true. That's actually what I should do. Okay, let me deconstruct this. And then I need to make my setup, which should be here. That's actually what I should have done. Oh my god. This does not even need to be obsidian. Does the pitcher pump need to be obsidian? No, it doesn't, right? Everything is fine because we're in a vacuum. We should be fine. We should be fine. Alright. We gotta do what we gotta do. So we're gonna be pitcher pumping right here. And then dropping the magma here. Now I think I am going to want to make an obsidian tile right here. So that when I spill out the magma, it spills to the left. I think that makes sense, right? Alright, so this is going to be... I haven't discovered magma yet. So the strat here, if you guys are not familiar with this, is the pitcher pump does not interact with the magma. So how it works is this part, where the water is, from there, and you move up, there's 8 tiles. These 8 tiles. If this is touching anything hot, the building overheats. Now, if the roots, which is the area below that, is the only thing touching the hot thing, there is no heat transfer to the pitcher pump. So this allows us to pitcher pump magma safely, as long as we're in a vacuum, which is, of course, the caveat. Yeah, I think magma only has 10 tiles spill. Oh, the magma blade, 10 tiles, huh? I see a Ghost Rider. How are you today? Hope you're having a good Tuesdays. I'm not sure if the base of the pitcher pump is under the fluid or not, but yeah, if not, only the tubes touch it. Yeah, we should be fine with this then. Should be fine, should be fine. I will put this here, because we're going to have to touch the sulfur geyser at some point. Actually, no, we should be fine like this. Mine that from the top. Can I mine that? I cannot. That's fine. Is that sulfur vent technically open? I am not sure. I want to say this tile stops it, but technically I'm not sure. Not only that, I need to mine everything though, because I need to get rid of the magma. Alright, so we get magma available, and then we need to do magma here, max priority. It's dormant, but I think it's a tile to the left. Yeah. Mamba's here. Pretty sure if that vent active, it will vent. Alright, so I need to do this sooner than later. Gotcha. Pretty sure it is. Alright. Safety save. Safety save 1. Safety save and safety save 1. Alright, we're going to trust chat. And we're just going to mine everything. So that the magma spills out. Alright. So we have a little bit of magma here. Oh, this is a travesty. I have too much magma. And I'm going to have to do something with it. So we're going to build obsidian tiles here. In an attempt to solidify the magma. So if you guys don't know how this works, when you're in a vacuum and you can't mop this up because the volume's too high, the only thing you could do is have the tile touching the magma from the side like this, solidify the magma by cooling it down. So we're going to build a tile, deconstruct it, build a tile, deconstruct it, and eventually we'll absorb enough heat that it solidifies into igneous. That's really all we could do. But that's going to be the strat. What does liquid sulfur vaporize? Ah. It goes into gas at 300. It's basically lead. It's basically lead. Feels bad. Oh, magma up top, huh? Am I starting to get a little bit up top? It's not bad. The obsidian's never gonna melt, though. Come on, dupes. We need some help over here. I might as well start setting this up. Well, I need to finish this, right? So... Oh, I might have to make the insulated tiles from the inside. Oh, that's interesting. I might have to do it here. Because I need the space. So if I do this, this is 5. Oh god. Okay. That's gonna be tough. We're actually gonna have to mine most of the abyssalite away. So I will need to have this while we take care of this. I will have to mine this out and let the magma drop. Alright, we have to hope it's not going to be active yet. And then once we do get rid of the magma, I need to put like a small tank to catch the sulfur, so that it doesn't spill out and become a gas. If we get a gas here, we kind of get wrecked. Feels bad, man. If this erupts early, I have to seal it up, just in general. And I have to hope that the sulfur it generates cools down the magma so that it solidifies. At that point, we're just hoping that it solidifies on top of itself so that we could remine it out. How come no one's doing this? What my dupes at? Everyone's asleep. You could build a cold temp shift plate over the vent outlet and cool both the magma and the magma turner. Okay. That's probably a smart idea. We could probably check that out. Let's look at coal really quick. Coal evolves into refined carbon, and then carbon liquid at 4,000. Okay, we could do that. That's pretty smart, Grid Stop. That's a good idea. I picked an element that does not become a gas. Pretty good, pretty good. So we absorb the heat. This will go up to any temperature. Oh, I think we're going to do it without the... We might not even need the cold temp shift plate. Yep, we got it. No, wait! The other ones aren't melting! No! Okay, we'll need it. We'll need it. We'll need it. Feels bad. Feels bad. We didn't apply the temperature to the other tiles. The only thing we could do was like spill molten glass on this. Push over the magma or something. I mean, it'll block the vents. Gotcha, gotcha. From the left of neutronium, yes. From this one, you go 1 over and 2 top. This tile would block the vents. Scarlet Man standing on the magma, tanking the damage. Tanking the damage, dude. What a madman. Oh, we did it! This is refined carbon. We did it, boys. Grid Stop with the great idea. Okay, so now we got to get these items. You know what I'm worried about now? My dupes are going to randomly take the 1,000-degree igneous, and they're going to build a tile out of it. I'm slightly worried about that for whatever reason. Slightly worried about that, man. I don't know if I'm the only one. Oh, auto bottle's not enabled. Oh, that's why no one was walking over here. That's fine. Food is starting to decay again. Oh, man. I'm hoping that the meat from the Drekos starts to become something we have sooner than later. I will make a couple of frost buns while we can. And then this is still a vacuum. Okay, so we need to mine this out. We just need to mine that out. So we're gonna do top first, and then we're gonna do this next. We want to mine all the hot abyssalite from here first. I guess we could mine that and do that as well, but I need to mine this out. Once we do that, we're gonna have to replace. Well, we have to mine out the bottom, and then we're gonna have to put the insulated wall here. That's going to be one of the things that we're going to want to do. And then that's going to allow us to have a liquid lock into the steam turbine room. I want a liquid lock just because of how it works. And because I'm probably going to put 2 aqua tutors inside. I'm probably going to want 2 aqua tutors inside. I could try to use the same aqua tuner for the liquid sulfur and for the cooling of the oxygen. We could try that. I don't know if that's going to be good, though. I want to separate that. And then we're probably going to have to make a food storage aqua tuner at the bottom, which probably involves us melting this area. Oh, dude, I should just pitcher pump the magma into here. I'm thinking about it. Man, why not? Controlled spill, right? Controlled spill. Not really that bad of an idea, Kappa. Why don't we just pour magma into the ice biome? Kind of like that. Oh, standing in the magma. Toasty surroundings. Alright. We need to mine out the hot abyssalite first, so that when we mine out the cool abyssalite from the outside, none of the hot abyssalite's in the way. And I do want to mine this, if possible. Oh, I could just walk down now. Okay, that's cool, that's cool. I can't believe we're still sweeping this, though. It's taking forever. Draining out the magma ocean was a lot faster than sweeping a couple piles of items. Nice. Add into the collection. I think liquid locks are simple, though tedious, but can't bring myself to mod this game. First world problems. Have you seen my video on the 3-layer standing lock? I would recommend checking that out. Oh, you're taking damage? Get out of there, Steph. Jesus Christ. Steph, don't give a damn about the temperature. Steph, please. Alright, remind that as well. You can make a 3-layer standing lock that forces your duplicates to jump through the liquid lock, and it prevents gas transfer. It's pretty good. The only thing is that it requires you to have 3 separate liquids, and there's a little bit of a downside that it can break sometimes. But it prevents your dupes from getting the sopping wet debuff, and it makes it so that, you still have the liquid lock properties. It's a shorter it's a longer, not longer, it's a shorter travel time, because you're just jumping across the tile instead of going into water diagonally in and out. But, I don't know if you want to get into that. It's another rabbit hole of things you could do in the game. If you could get viscal gel, that would be probably the long-term solution. This is a liquid that stacks up vertically and doesn't spill. It's pretty good. You should save, then break open the lava pool for science. Yo, Xandro wrong. That you're like the 5th person to suggest that today. I'm just kidding. There were some people suggesting that we save and then show what happens when you have the magma spill. 1.5 million kilograms. But, we could probably do that at the end of stream, probably. Think about it. Because I don't want to have to save and then show that and then reload the game. Maybe at the end of stream. We could check that out. The mod looks great, but I'm trying not to open a can of worms. Typically lose the staircase liquid lock. Gotcha. I would say 3-layer standing lock. That's just a base game mechanic. Ooh, snazzy suit. I'm taking that blue suit. We're going to join the Blue Man group. We got to join the Blue Man group. Oh, and I need to sweep the eggs. That's another thing we need to do. Yeah, that's fine. Stuff is just made. Yeah, Visco Gel's nice. Visco Gel's nice. There's a lot of other things too outside of. I don't want to get into it, but there's one property of Visco Gel that not a lot of people realize, and that is that Visco Gel is lighter than water. I'm not gonna get into it too much because I'm gonna make a video on that eventually. But that's a property of Visco Gel not a lot of people realize. Water is seemingly the lightest liquid in the game, as every time you pour water on something, it's on the surface. But Visco Gel is actually lighter than water. It's a weird thing to say, but it's a cool mechanic. It's potentially a pretty cool mechanic. Alright, so I'm gonna do a strat. Actually, this is just hot abyssaloid, right? Alright, I'm gonna make a obsidian storage bin to sweep up some of the hot debris. I'll look forward to it. Yo, man, that video, I don't know when I'll get to it, because I need to do another video to kind of lead into it. But it's gonna be in the works. Sweep only miscellaneous hot abyssaloid. So I want to sweep this and that, just to get away the items from here. Liquid carbon and liquid hydrogen are both lighter than water too. Just not that those can coexist. Yeah, that's the thing. They technically also are lighter, but it's like, yeah, if you have that touching water, water freezes, and then it's technically a solid. Right? And that's really the only thing about that. But you're right. That's technically true. In a pause game situation, and you have insulating temp shift plates everywhere, and you have no heat transfer, which is like only gonna last like 10 seconds. Like, you have to have the water at 99, make sure everything else is barely, you know, and then the gas becomes or the liquid becomes a gas too. It's funny that solid debris of ice can't float. That's another. A lot of things in this game make sense if you only play the game, but when you start applying real life like logic, like the fact that crude oil in this game is the heaviest liquid, yet anytime there's an oil spill in the ocean, it's on the top, and you're like, that's salt water. You start thinking about, like, wait, that doesn't work like that, and it starts to become like, man, nothing works like in real life. What the hell? You have that half tank, low tank thing that doesn't equalize. It's a lot of weird interactions that, if you think about it, like, huh, that's a lot different from real life. No one wants to sweep? Feels bad? Okay, it's just they were sleeping. That's fine. Okay, so it's still dormant. That's great. I am gonna also probably want to sweep everything. Oh no. They might sweep to the storage. That's what I'm worried about. Oh, please sweep the abyssalite to here. Okay, they are. Cool, cool, cool. I need to make sure I don't select abyssalite, because that's going to be hella hot. Alright, so no sweeping abyssalite to there. This is igneous. I want to use the igneous for, like, ladders or something, man. I don't know what else I'll use that hot igneous for. Would I really bop myself if I swept the hot igneous to there? I'm a little bit worried. Alright, sweep only raw mineral igneous. We'll do this. Hopefully they sweep everything. And bring it to there. I hope they don't... I'm worried, man. I'm thinking that I should safety save. Right here, right here. Nice. We should have annoying 10-gram layers of oil on top of water where it spills. Honestly, I wouldn't mind that. but crude oil is the heaviest liquid in the game, so it's always going to be on the bottom. Oh, they're picking up igneous from here. That's fine. Oh, that's obsidian. Let's do this now. Wait, please don't be carrying hot obsidian to here. Am I going to see a red icon? No. Okay. Whew. 28 degrees Celsius. Not too hot. I just need to move some of the items from there. And then from here, I am going to do a push on magma. It should be fine. So we're going to push the magma off of here. We're not deleting it. So Cthulhu, if you're watching, we're not deleting the magma. We're just pushing it off the ledge. Just pushing it off the ledge. You know how it is, Cthulhu. Not cheating, by the way. Not cheating. So, I do need to build that. We're waiting for some of the dupes to sweep before we build the design. You know what we probably should do right now? I should probably start making my bathroom. I should start making my bathroom. And I should just use the pipeline from here. I find it amusing how dupes can survive the vacuum of space by holding their breath. That and temperature compared to absolute zero. It's weird, man. It's that's what we call the Oni special. That's what we call the Oni special, man. The duplicants being able to do that, man. I'm not even mad. I'm not even mad. We're not deleting anything, man. We're just pushing the magma over so it spills. Come on, Cthulhu. I'm just trying to have a safe building environment. And we need to prevent the magma from just pushing upwards, so we gotta push it to the left. Alright, so we already have a pipeline with water. It's not generating water, so I need to move a little bit of pea water into here, probably. Probably makes sense that I mine this out from there. And we don't want to destroy that yet, I guess. That's a genetic ooze. Where can I get some? Asking for a friend. You want me to tell you? Black luck. There's some lore behind that. Oh, it solidified it? Oh, shit. Hey, I'm not even mad. We did it, boys. We solidified the magma. That wasn't part of the plan, but I guess, you know, sometimes that's how the cookie crumbles. In the words of the great Oscar Gamble, they don't think it be like it is, but it do. And it really do be like that sometimes. And then this igneous is pretty hot. It's 1400, right? I guess we'll put the igneous back. They should prioritize this bin first. And then, yeah, all we have to do is lower the amount of magma we have here. Once we do that, we're golden. And technically... I could increase the speed with the pitcher pump by just putting another bottle empty around. So now that you have to be careful to never build with igneous obsidian, or you'll fry your base. It's actually not that bad. Once I have enough control over my base and stability, even if I do that, it's not that bad, I don't think. Oh man, we're running out of food, fam. It's getting close. It's getting close. We have plastic though, right? Oh, 300 kilogram, that's a steam turbine. Okay, so how come no one is wrangling these guys? Like, how come no one is wrangling? Do we just not have enough ranch? We only have one rancher, and it's my Stoosh. That's right. Oh, Steph's our other rancher. That's right, that's right. We don't need Steph to mine, so we'll push Steph back to ranching. So she'll start... Oh, and she doesn't have the skill. Alright, she has ranching tier 1. That should be fine. So we're going to start trying to... Well, we're going to wait for this. Actually, you know what we should do? We need to push this out. Yeah, we'll push that out. It should be fine. So we'll build a tile here and a tile here so that this becomes a insulated tile and we don't have to worry about magma here. And once that's started and we seal that up, we could start setting this up, which is going to be pretty important. We do have a couple... We'll take the sweep-only eggs of Grub and Sweetle. And then we will sweep the eggs. Sweep the egg! Sweep the egg. His egg is hurt. You must sweep it and take the victory. Oh man, look at Mighty Stoosh. Wrangling his business. Nice. Alright, alright. There are also some eggshells. That's not too bad. Alright, so that's technically absorbing some heat. It shouldn't actually do anything too bad. Oh, another blue suit. I can't take that, though. I gotta take the hatchling. You watched Netflix Karate Kid? I have not. I have not. Is it good, man? Cobra Kai. Dude, man. Is it good? There's so many shows I need to watch, man. I really do. I gotta watch Stranger Things. I gotta watch Karate Kid. I gotta watch The Boys. I gotta watch, what's that, superhero one? With, Omni-Man? What's it called? Incredible? No. Invincible? Wait, is that what it's called? Invincible. Yeah. I heard that was pretty good. I gotta watch that. There's so many shows I gotta watch, man. I just don't have time for it. No, there's actually a new Game of Thrones? Is this a meme? Wait. I thought Game of Thrones died, dude. After that travesty of a Starbucks advertisement. Like, what the hell? They're coming in with a new episode? It's a prequel. What? Aw, man. Are they gonna do the same thing, man? Are they gonna be doing the same thing? I hope they keep it more like season 1. It's about the Mad King and stuff. Okay. I'm immediately reminded of Omni-Man vs. Homelander lols. There's a YouTube video about that, right? I think I saw that on my feed one day. Don't forget the Lord of the Rang. The Rang's a power. What? Something. Doobie is a good... Doobie is free now? Something. Is that how it goes? Unlike the original series, all this stuff is already written. Okay. So they're going back. Okay. Hopefully, it means that they don't fuck it up after they had that travesty of a final season. If that happens, I think a lot of people would be alright with it. But I feel like because of such... I would want to argue that Game of Thrones was the fastest... any television show or anything like that had a following lost its following. I would want to say that there was nothing worse than that. Can you guys agree? Like, do you guys agree with that? That Game of Thrones had the fastest ascension? They went from the top of the charts to non-existent. To the point where the following year, no one even talks about them anymore. Whereas we still have people talking about Lord of the Rings, Star Wars. Even before Disney got the rights and all that shit, the people were still talking about it. Like, oh man, Star Wars is so good. Oh my god. And it's like, there's a lot of other shows. Harry Potter, things like that. Right? And it's like, they immediately just kind of disappeared from the face of the earth, man. It was kind of crazy. Yeah, there's a bunch of videos on it. Don't want to be name dropped in no bad form. Appreciate that, Black Luck. I agree with that. Yeah, right? It's like, I don't think there was any other, not even just show, just anything with a following immediately just disappeared. It's kind of wild. Walking Dead, when it killed Glenn. Spoilers. I haven't seen Walking Dead. Game of Thrones Season 1 is still the best books. It's the screen adaptation I've seen. Just the Season 1, though. Season 1 was pretty good. Season 1 was pretty good. I agree that... Agree. Also, I bet M.R. Martin was paid a lot of money to not finish the books. Oh, man. Now we're getting into some of the messy stuff. Steph is not mining? Come on, Steph. We gotta lower the ranching priority. I think spoilers is safe. It's 5 years plus. If it is Luke, I am your father. I haven't seen Star Wars yet, and to this day, I can't watch it because I got it spoiled to me when I was a little kid. It's kind of messed up, but yeah, man, someone ruined that for me when I was little. It's safe. I was just messing though, Rambo. I see you over there. My grip about season 1 is that you know through Bran out in the tower. In the books, you had no clue. Oh, that scene in the very beginning. Oh yeah, dude. I wonder if they did that to appeal to a certain demographic. It's kind of weird saying like that, but like I'ma be real, man. Game of Thrones might have been the creator of the stepsister meme, stepbrother. I'm just saying, man. I'm gonna leave it at that. I don't want to get into it because you know Twitch TOS. Yo, man, they were the originators of that, man. I'm just saying. They laid some of that foundation, if you know what I mean. These dupes are, they're lagging it. They lagging it. And we need a couple more Sweetos to get moved. Not too bad. I might as well change these to insulated tiles. Should be up to here. And then I will start mining that, because we should. Did you know the brothers and sisters were in the book? I haven't read the books. I have no knowledge of it. Oh, this is igneous. That's fine. Look at that. No heat transfer. Let's go. Alright, so we're going to have these two. I could actually mine this out already, so it should be fine. And we're going to have to make this insulated at the bottom. Which means that when we do this tile, it's going to be interesting. I guess I will do this now. From this side. Oh, can I actually do that from here? Oh, I can. Okay, cool. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I can do it diagonal. Aw, come on. We need 2 more. Got that mined out. Nice, nice. Now all we need to do is mine these. We'll push Steph back into ranching so we can move the Sweetles. And then we'll get our steam turbine aqua tuner combo. We can also mine out another layer. It's probably not going to matter. One thin layer. And then we have to sweep the abyssalite, of course. This is the hot abyssalite that we want to get rid of. Alright, this is probably okay to be removed. I'll leave it though for now. I see you guys over there. How many people in chat read the books for Game of Thrones? I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I've ever read the story for anything, movie, TV series, or anything like that. And I gotta ask, those of you guys that actually read before watching a show or a movie, does it make it better? A lot of the times I hear from people that read the books say that the books are always better. And that's like, you know, typically the response I hear the most. Oh, the books are better. Should have read the books first. Things like that. I read The Hobbit before going to see it. Otherwise, I wouldn't in reverse order. Okay, okay. Books because you have imagination. I see you, Euro. I guess that's true. For some of the shows that don't release in order, like The Lord of the Rings, they do like the good movie. If there's a good reception, the sequel, and then a prequel. That's like a lot of the major films, man. Book 1, Season 1 is equal. The show is very close. Everything was added. Everything that was added made sense. Is Mr. Martin, is he actually involved with the production of the show? Was he? I feel like he should be, man. I feel like that's one of the things that, I mean, you know, it depends on the director. But I feel like that's one of the things that should be always the case. You should have the original Arthur, like, be involved. But that's just my opinion. Oh, he was? Okay. Video adaptations generally aren't as good, but they're still good to help visualize what's going on. Okay, okay. So is he involved on the next prequel that's coming out? With the Targaryens? And then technically, I should just do that. Seasons 6 through 8 had no book. Only outlines, which is why those seasons sucked. Makes sense, makes sense. Hate to see that kind of thing happen. Alright, so we don't need a mine abyssalite anymore. We're going to shift Steph back to ranching. He will literally do anything to avoid finished writing. Yo, man. Is that his fault, though? I feel like because of the show, he was forced to not go at his pace anymore. Because people are like, finish the book, we want to see what happens. You know? I feel like typically that's what happens a lot of the times. It's only been 10 years since Book 5 was released. Book 6 is never going to be released at this point. Yo! Dude, do you think Book 6 is going to come out before Half-Life 3? Yo, man, at this point, this shit is all folklore, dude. The legend of Half-Life 3. The legend of the 6th Game of Thrones book. It's probably going to be like that, man. Let's be real. The show was just a test of how he wanted to end it. How now he's having writer's block. Well, JK. Aw, dude. That'd be the worst. That's kind of like animes where they speed up the ending and nothing makes sense.